Somebody dropped a comment the other day on my video where I ran this exact deck, except I used Evo Valkyrie and Skeleton. So today, instead, I'm using a Skeleton army, which I'm going to put with the Evo Skeleton Barrel and clone, as well as I'm running Berserker for the Skeletons, because I wanted a more of a tank, because we aren't running the Valkyrie today, so we have less of a defensive side. So I wanted the Berserker to be able to be that tank in place of the Skeletons there. Now this guy's, excuse me guys, this guy's gonna go for a Prince right away, which is not the play. Also, third clone video in a row. I know you guys are probably super excited to see clone again for those of you who are constant viewers on this channel, which I don't know how many of those out there that are, but thank you for those of you who do watch these videos every day. It certainly makes me feel good about myself, and you know, it's a nice thing to do. Now this guy's gonna have a Hog Rider as well as the Witch. This Hog might get a hit on my tower because I went with a kind of an awkward cannon there. And yeah, we're just gonna be cycling the Berserker here because that's pretty much the only thing we can do. And he has a Prince, so I want to save my Skeleton army for when he does use his Prince, which is gonna be one of those times. Now instead of playing it on top, I'm gonna play in the middle this time because I was gonna guess he was gonna go for a prediction, but he just didn't. Okay, he's gonna go Goblin Curse. This is exactly what I don't want to see. But thank goodness we have a Dark Goblin, which is going to be able to help take out all that Goblin Curse. And now we're going to go for a Skeleton Barrel. No way he can afford Witch, so we're just going to clone it. And I don't know what spell he has, but we're going to get a ton of damage. He's going to go with a late Skeleton Army of his own, but we're going to get a ton of damage. And, I mean, right away we're already in the damage lead a ton. And we have our Evo Skeleton Army plus Clone plus Mirror plus every card in the game. Not every card in the game. Only the really spammable cards in the game. Okay, we can't use it. Basically, this time around, we can't use our Skeleton army on defense. So I'm going to drop an E-Spirit here. Hopefully that can help take out the Prince mostly. Nice. I think this should be a pretty good defense. Now, I'm going to go here, and then now we have to go for a Clone. When this drops, go here, and then Clone again. Oh my god. Look at it, and then the tower fell immediately. I don't know what just happened, but that was so many cloned units on the board that the tower literally, in a second, it just dropped. There was no chance for him to play like anything else. And I really don't know what just happened there, but we're gonna take this dub probably pretty easily. He doesn't really have that much pressure that he can apply. I mean, he just drops a random P.E.K.K.A. last, 20 seconds of the game. Hey, Buster here. Oh, wow. Okay, that's just going to, I guess, decide to go by that. That's not even going to take out the Dark Goblin, by the way. I'm just going for a late Skeleton army, and I mean, that should be fine. Just place a cannon on top of the Hog Rider. He can't take out my other Dark Goblin in time. And the Witch is going to hit the Dark Goblin, but not take out the tower. And we honestly got more damage on the tower than he got on our tower on that side. So, I mean, if you guys are liking this video so far, smash the like button. We're almost at 800 subs, man. 200 more subs, and we're at 1,000. Man, I don't know what I'm going to do for the 1,000 special, but I'm going to make it something special. I gotta start scheming here. But this guy's going to go for a Suspicious Bush right away, and I'm actually not too happy to be going against Suspicious Bush. We're going to go for a Skarmy, and he has a Dark Goblin as well, so I'm going to get my Dark Goblin down here, but... Ooh, that's not good. Okay, I'm going to try to get an E-Spirit on the Dark Goblin. Oh my gosh, it didn't take out the Dark Goblin. And we don't have any... Okay, I'm going to have to go for a Mirror Berserker. Literally, probably my only play, and the Dark Goblin's still going to get damage. And then I'm going to go with a Skeleton Army here, hopefully no damage. Nice. Okay, terrible defense, but we still didn't take, like, barely any damage. I'm going to go for a Cannon here. I think we can counter the Suspicious Bush and the Archers with just the Cannon. Maybe. He's going to go for a Dark Goblin Snipe, and I'm going to go for a E-Spirit here. Oh, God. That was a bad E-Spirit. Took a second to get down. This guy's just playing like a spam bait deck. We gotta teach him what's good with the with our clone deck, I guess. But we do have our Skeleton Army Evo, but I don't want to play it yet. The only thing is I'm worried he's going to play his own Goblin Barrel here and get a ton of damage. He's just going to go for a Valkyrie there. Yeah, and he's definitely going to go for a Goblin Barrel here. I knew it. Actually, wait, he did a really bad Goblin Barrel there because he could have used it to, or use his Valkyrie to support that, but he didn't. I'm going to go for a Skarmy here and then go for this high. Honestly, the Skarmy isn't probably going to survive as long as I want it to, but I'm going to put an E-Spirit down just to try to make it get a little bit more value. Oh my gosh, and the Skarmy's doing so much damage. Holy cow. And that invisibility just gave it, like, that E-Spirit tanked for the generals just a little bit to the point where it got a ton of damage, and that's just crazy, man. I'm going to go for a Skeleton Barrel here. Actually, I really wanted that to get in front of the Dark Goblin, but it's not going to. Regardless, that's fine. I'm going to go for a Clone here. Even though we are going to take a little bit of damage from the Boss Bandit, we're going to retarget it with the Skeleton Army, and we're still going to take his tower, so... Yeah, that's pretty nice. And, I mean, this deck is working really well, man. If we just mirror Skeleton Army here. He's going further in the front. Probably should have played probably a different position for my Skeleton Army there, but it's fine. He went further in the front last time. I'm surprised he did it twice in a row. We're just going to need a Berserker down, E-Spirit, and just clean up there. He's going to go for a Boss Bandit. It's actually not great, because I don't really have that many answers to... Because he has... Oh no, it's going to pull my Dark Goblin in. Ooh, that's very bad. Okay, well, we're going to have to try not to lose every tower we have. Yikes. Okay, we're going to take a lot of damage here. I have to put my Skarmy here because I don't want to lose my tower to the archers. And then I'm going to go for a clone push here. Hopefully... Oh, the Boss Bandit. Okay, our Skarmy's doing a little bit. The Evo Skarmy's actually... doing pretty good, but not good enough. We're gonna get our Evo, or our regular Skarmy down here to take out the Boss Bandit. He's gonna do a dash. Honestly, don't think that was a great dash. We can get our Skeleton Barrel down here. I'm gonna clone it right now. Oh, I thought I could get it before it dropped. We need our Berserker down so it doesn't, the Valkyrie doesn't take our tower there. He's gonna go for a Boss Bandit. He doesn't have his Valkyrie in cycles, so we can actually go for a cannon here and get away with. Oh, it's going to dash to the cannon. I really need that cannon to stay alive for seconds. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. And he's going to get so much damage with that Goblin Barrel. And yeah, this is probably game over. Yeah. Oh man, I thought I could take that game. But no, this guy, he sneaks in very sneakily for the dub. I played very bad Clash there. Then I needed to just defend and I would have taken the game. But he had Evo Valkyrie and that really just screwed me over because... Like I said, the Evo Valkyrie, when I had this deck the first time around, it was able to, like, sustain the deck, make it pretty, like, defensive, so I could have, like, you know, an easier time defending. Now, this guy is, I'm going to assume, no, never mind. I was going to assume he's playing RG, but he's not. He's playing Prince, so the Hunter just literally shot the air. I guess that's a new feature for the Hunter. Man, I don't know. Oh, this Prince 3 shots the Berserker, so I still have to go for a Skarmy here, which is unfortunate, because if he had, like, Zap or something, he could have just easily zapped and taken that out. But he has to do defend a Skarmy there, and we're going to go for a Skeleton Barrel. No need to mirror that. Just go for a Dark Goblin here. I think the Dark Goblin outranges the Inferno Tower, and it will also work on the Valkyrie there. I'm going to try to pull the Valkyrie this way with an E-Spirit. Nice, and we can just take that out, and the Dark Goblin can go down there and get some more value out of itself. And he's going to go for a late Hunter there. So I'm just going to go for Berserker right here to slowly walk up. I'm actually just going to play my Skarmy the Bridge because I really don't have another play here. And he's going to go with the Rage. So, man, I just have to go with a Cannon here. I really don't have another play. And I want to play my Dark Goblin because I want to get to my Skarmy. To do my Evo Skarmy clone thing. But I just can't really. Okay, he's going to go for a Prince. Might arrows that. Yeah, I knew he was going to arrows that. And now will be an opportunity to go for the Evo Skarmy here. Okay, we're going to try to protect our Berserker too a little bit. Okay, we get this in front. Nice. And we go. And then I can't get a second clone down. But we do get a lot of skeletons. I mean, they're all going to go for the Valkyrie because he does have an Inferno Tower. That was pretty bad. We just dumped a lot of Elixir. I had to lock in there just to get that placement down, and we still didn't even get a good push off because he has Inferno Tower. So we have to outcycle Inferno Tower, and we have to outcycle... Man, we have like a bunch of stuff we have to outcycle. He has Hunter as well, which makes it even more difficult for me. And we're just going to mirror our Dark Goblin. He's going to go for arrows. I'm going to go for a Berserker clone just to try to... And he's just got a freaking Inferno Tower. That's all he needs to do every time is just Inferno Tower. And he gets an Evo Valkyrie down as well. He definitely is not back to arrows yet, so we're going to go with a Dark Goblin here, as well as a Cannon. He's going to go with Vines. I don't have my Dark Goblin back. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for a clone here, because I know he doesn't have his Inferno Tower back yet. He's gonna go for an Arrows. And hopefully our Dark Goblin could actually take that out. Yeah, I was gonna try to make it so it doesn't die. It didn't die, it's still gonna... Wait, we go for another Skeleton Barrel. We mirror the Skeleton Barrel. And clone this, nice. Oh, and he only has Prince. Go clone, and Vines, he only has Vines? Oh my god, look at it. And, well, okay. He's gonna have, oh, we almost took out the Prince regardless. Okay. He's gonna have arrows for sure. That's, like, almost guaranteed. Yep. I, almost am back to Dark Goblin. He's gonna take a full, okay, I was gonna say, he's gonna take a connection from the Skeleton Barrel. We're gonna take one connection. We need to, start being a little bit more careful about this game. He's gonna go for a Vines. Actually, that was a terrible Vines. Because I think we get a connection here no matter what now. And we probably just take the game. Yeah, he doesn't have enough firepower to take this down. And we take the second dub. I mean, it's back-to-back videos where we get dubs or we get 2 dubs, but one of them's a loss in between it. Man, I need just one video at some point where I get 3-0 in the near future. But if you guys didn't see, they're adding the progression changes the 24th, and I'm not excited for that. But they're also adding new stuff on Twitter. They sneak peeked it on Twitter. But I will see you guys in the next video. The changes are coming soon, and I'm not excited. I'll see you then. Bye.